back to Hanging with Charlotte's Web. My name is Charlotte, and today I thought I would take you along as we go ahead and get started on our DIY command center. Doug and I have picked out an area in our home just to put this command center, and I think it's perfect because it's near our door, so which will be good for when we're bringing in the mail and the keys and different things like that. Can all be organized in this one area, and it will be great. So let's get started. All right, guys, so here's our front doors, and right over here in this corner is where we have picked out to put our command center. So let's get started. Okay guys, so this desk here belonged to my great-grandmother. So we're going to put a top on it and we're going to add it in to our command center. Alright guys, so I have already sanded the top as much as I would like. The darker wood in the center I will not touch because I've already redone it before. And the that actually went to an island cart that we have. When we redid our kitchen, we actually took the top off of this island cart and stuck the cart itself into the island that we have now. If I can find a picture of all of it together, I will insert it here. If not, then I'll show you what I have. But anyway, so the island cart top was not hardly wide enough to rest on the arms of this desk. So Doug had to build it out for me, which was fine. Now I'm going to go in and with some wood glue and some filler, and I'm going to try to fill in these cracks. If I can't get them filled in, that's okay. It's not a big deal. It don't got to be perfect. I'll like it anyway. So let's just see how this will work out for us. Okay, so here is our wood glue. This is from Dollar Tree. We used it on our coffee table. Seems to be working okay. So let's try it for the desk. Alright guys, so while the top is drying, I am going to go ahead and dust this metal part off. And I'm going to try to spritz it black a little bit with what paint I have left. So here we go. Okay. Anyway, folks, as I was saying, when you run out of paint, you keep beating the container until some just magically appears.
Yeah.
Or even worse, the container looks like that. Okay guys, so while we're waiting on our floor to dry, I have a computer desk chair that I've had for a very long time. So I've covered it once and it's kind of gotten, the fabric looked really well when I first covered it, but it didn't work out too well. So I'm going to attempt to cover it again. So I'll show you what the before looks like. Alright guys, so this is the chair I'm working with. Like I say, I've had this for a very long time. My brother actually got me this from Walmart years ago. So it's been around for a while. But anyway, and I have covered it, so as you can see, over years it's gotten dirty and paint on it, and it's just not very pretty now. So we're going to take some black fabric and recover it again. So let's get started. Guys, I would normally take the seat off of the actual chair, but we're not doing that today because it looks like I don't have the proper bit to remove this with. Okay. Okay guys, so as you've seen, I had to take the back of the chair off to actually get the staple gun in there to cover it. And I have set it down on the floor because I'm going to put more padding in the seat before I go on and fasten it up. So here we go. Okay guys, so I have made a sign for our command center, and I'm gonna flip you around here in just a second and show you how it turned out. I'm sorry I didn't film actually making the sign. My phone died, and you know I don't got a lick of sense to wait on the phone to charge. I got in too big of a hurry. So I'll explain the process to you, so let's get started. Alright, so here is our sign. It's pretty long. We will be cutting it off, I thought here, but might even be closer to here, to the R. But there is how it's turned out. So I actually made this sign out of these little Dollar Tree. They're little short Dollar Tree signs. I just glued 2 together, as you see. It's not very pretty on the back, but who cares? You're not going to see the back. And then I tried to fill this in with paint. I may have to try to go back over it just a little bit more. I don't know. But anyway, then I took my Cricut and I cut out my letters and out of my vinyl and just stuck them on. And then I lightly took a paintbrush and dipped it in white paint and just lightly distressed it. So I can kind of show you with the paintbrush. I just have a normal paintbrush dipped in white paint, and all I do is just take it and lightly brush across. Not anything major, just lightly brush across the letters. And that is what you're left with. And I think it turned out really well. So now let's go hang it up. Okay guys, next we're going to work on this little Christmas ornament. I actually went overboard and bought several of these back around Christmas. Well, it was just after Christmas. I didn't give $1 for them, but they were like 10 cents a piece, I believe. And I just knew that I could use those for on little crafty projects, such as signs. You can remove all this greenery here and put what you like in it. So we're going to work on this and see how it turns out. Alright guys, so first we're going to start with removing our tag. Yes, I am using children's scissors because, well, mine just grow legs and run off. Let's just put it that. So I'm going to cut the hanging hardware out, and then just, I don't know guys, maybe just, oh, that's how it's done. All right. So we are empty. Yeah. So we are left with an empty half vase. So let's go find some greenery or something. Alright guys, so I have found some boxwood greenery. And let's just see how we can kind of arrange that in there. You won't need much for these little things because, of course, they don't hold much. It's just a pop of greenery coming out of them is all they need. And I may even have to glue it like they had this other greenery glued in, but I don't know. I may be able to cram it down in there enough to hang. Anyway, so here we go. Alright guys, so looking around to see where I could put this, I actually came up with another idea. I could not do greenery in it at all, and well, let's see if I can hold on to this. I could not do greenery in it at all, and I could attach it to the dry erase board and use it for like a dry erase marker holder. I don't know. We'll see. Okay guys, so we're gonna wrap this video up here. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope this maybe inspired you to create your own command center using things that you have around your own home. So be sure that you come back for our next video, which will be a grocery haul and meal plan with me. And if you don't care, please consider to like and subscribe. It will really help my channel to grow. So until next time, I love you and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. When you run out of paint, you keep beating the container against the... What are you doing? Yeah, anyway, you keep... My son, look at him. We'll talk about that later. Okay, so what I'm working with today is actually a big long black sheet. So I'm just going to cut some of it off because to get rid of the excess fabric.